my earbud.
Hello, everybody.
Getting it all straightened
There,
out.
you like
here.
the frame. You said you liked the frame on, but I turned the frame off at the end. This is the beginning, y'all.
Oh.
Here we are. It's Monday. I call this Monday Mixed Media Mariah making mayhem magical. Maybe. Welcome, everybody. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we are an Arty Fun, the bunch of folks. Best chat in town. Ask around. Thumbsy upsies. That's that little like it button down here. Like it. Subscribe to it. Share it with your friends. We're about to hit 12K. Like, sooner than I thought. I'll tell you, sometimes this YouTube thing, they tweak the little algorithm, then you do some connections with some other folks and put out some shorts and do all the things and, voila. New subscribers. If you're new to the channel, let us know. You can let us know down in the comments if you're just watching on a replay. We love you. We really do. Just the same. We do miss you. Nancy Lee was saying that she misses chatting and she likes the chat. Chat's where it's at, man. Now,
absolutely.
You can always watch the chat later. You don't get to participate in it, but you can watch it. Got to click the, show chat thing over at the side or the bottom. I don't really know where they keep it. Everywhere. Anyway. So yeah, say hello over in the chat. Let us know where you're from. First time caller, long time caller. Where are you from? That makes me laugh. I'm sorry. I am of the age that used to call into radio stations. If you know, you know. I don't know if people still do that. I know the radio station still exists, but it ain't the same. Like, you used to listen to certain radio stations and the DJs because they let you know which clubs they were going to be at, and you could go get free stuff. And like here in Dallas, it was really awesome because if you listen to, is it The Edge? I think it was The Edge. And you'd listen on Thursday or Friday, and they would let you know what the word was to get into the club free. When you were poor, like we were, you wanted to get in free. Okay, anyway, that's a little nostalgia there for y'all.
Yeah, well, here, this is pretty funny. I'm old to the channel. That's what Carla said. Pretty funny.
We love you for that, Carla. Carla's been around for a long time.
And Jennifer says, yes, they do still do the call-in here on the left coast.
Love that.
That's great.
We're going to be talking about some things today, y'all. All right, we got Acme. Anthony's here. Good God. See, they still got I wish they'd fix this because this is really throwing me off. Aid 53.
Adrian.
Is that Adrian?
I don't
okay,
know.
We're going to go with Adrian. And Webb's here. Barbara. That's Barb. Bartender started that, Sherry. Becky is here. Brad's in the chat. Cookie Wookie. That's Mo. Cottage Rose. Cottage Rose. How do I know that one? Patricia? Patty?
Maybe. I not know that.
Ooh. Diane's here. Eddie. Graham. Gray like gray. Board paper crafts. That's Mimi. Ingrid's here. Yanka. Jen. Jennifer. McKinnon. Jenny Roberts Dead. Joanne. Carla. Paula. Liz. Margie. Panka. And Bobby. See, some of them I know. Cat's here. There we go. Okay, let's get started here. I've got some things to show y'all. Gonna go topside. Thumbsy upsies. If you haven't done that, thumbsy upsy. Over there. Boom. That's the like it. Share it. Tell some friends about it. Okay, top view, Mariah. There we go. Here I am. Move the keyboard out of the way. All right, so my RT friends, I have been, when Mary was over here last Wednesday, gosh, it just seems that was like yesterday, but good gosh, time flies, y'all. I used the ballerina stamps and made this little accordion. I haven't done anything on the back. We might get to this. I don't know. I'm leaving myself some options. I'm going to show you some other things that I made. I really do want to work in this because I got an idea. And I already have some pieces and parts sort of worked out. Sort of. But isn't this just super cute?
Hearts are floating.
It's very, me. Color-wise, got my string thing going. So real quick on how I did the ballerina. Number one, it was these are those things where it's like it was accidental. It really was. One thing, I was trying to fix another. How this all came about. So
Anthony's doing some shady deals.
is he?
Got called out, had to revise his plan.
Okay.
But Eddie is commensurating with him. He says he's done some shady deals also.
Yeah, I've probably done some shady deals. I'm pretty sure that my baby does shady deals with her trading and her. And she told me that when she was over at her one little friend's house the other day, that they created a little, like a swap mat. So you have a plus, or you got a plus, like you need more things to make the deal happen. I thought this was really pretty brilliant. They drew a square. So then, the offering goes into the square. And then there's a plus, no deal. And then a, check mark for like deal done.
Well, she brought me she's designing these little quizzes.
Oh, yeah, she's on this one app. I got to remember, too, to turn that thing off. I told her she only gets it free for a week. So, that don't tell her daddy. Brad, you still here? I was making some shady deals, too. This is how it happens.
Okay, so...
Also, the weather here is terrible, and that's why the lighting is just less than stellar. Okay, anyway, back to this. All right, so I stamped it. I was showing Mary how to use the embossing powders, the heat embossing. Sorry, I keep going down there. I don't know why I'm going down that far. So heat embossing powder, and it was still drying. So I did it too early. I was like, well, that's gonna be a kind of poopy mess. I was able to fluff away the stuff, but then it kind of bubbled up, and it was harder to see because the colors that I was stamping are obviously the same color as the blue here. So then it was like, okay, I can't even really see the girl. We need to make her pop out. So then I did the marker around there. It's like, okay, that's still really, or no, sorry. Then I was like, okay, you still can't see her very well. So I came over with a darker color. What are you cracking up about? There's good stuff that you can't talk about. Yeah. See, this is why you got to come for the chat, because there are certain things that we can't tell y'all about. It only happens in the chat.
Well, I'm also laughing about your dilemma there with
it was. Oh God, and it bubbled up because y'all know if there's too much moisture, whatever it is. So it was I was like, oh, that's not good. And I'm trying to be impressive to Mary, and I'm like, I'm not doing very good here. Feeling like I know things. Each and every step that was a mishap led to the fact that I really, really love it. I think it's cool that she has, otherwise she wouldn't have had this cool shadow highlight situation.
Oh yeah,
and then
see,
the pink led to it been really, I knew I wanted to use another color, and the pink was kind of ideal. So I was like, that's better. Because I had done the yellowy color, and I was just like, well, that's not very impressive. She needs we need to make her pop out. So that's how all of that came. And some of them are a little better than others as far as where I stamped, because that's hard to line it up. And even the fact that I was like, okay, well, not ideal that I went cockeyed on it there. And so when I came back with the pink marker, there's still this shadow thing, but I'm like, but that still really shows the movement.
That's Degas.
Yeah. So all of the mistakes were totally happy end results. To me, at least. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. And I just don't know why I'm getting so much shadow today and not a lot of because normally I have light coming in from behind me, so that knocks out the shadow business of all the equipment that's, the Griswold situation we got going on. But anyway.
Yeah, oh my goodness, we wouldn't have weather that, we had thunder that just
shook the house.
Shook Izzy's bed. She said that. And I ran in there because I thought she'd be frightened, but she was already awake and she wasn't.
And then is Justin here? Justin?
I haven't seen Justin.
Okay. If y'all haven't watched, Justin's got, he started out with his channel. If y'all want to go check him out, please do.
He might have a different name here that I don't recognize, though.
He's super sweet. And he built a little accordion gatefoldy. I think it was a good, do you say it was a Z-fold or a gatefold? Because I think it had two that folded in. But the struggle was real on the type of glue that he was using, which totally been there, done that. He needs one of these things. Because he had the bone folder, but this is, she hates this thing. I love it. And it's a little pricey for like just this tool. But
credit card works just as well.
It does not, because this stretches it out. Now, it does take a little getting used to, but this thing. And I'm pretty sure I have this
I'm
in
really
the
happy
tools.
Mariah likes it because I purchased it thinking it was just going to be the end-all, be-all. And I immediately hated it.
I like the way it feels. I like the weight of it. Like, it's just, it's good stuff. Anyway.
Running in to save the day. That's what I do.
You? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's me. Carrie loves his catalyst tool.
Yeah, see, some people do.
I just stopped at tool.
Yeah.
That's with a capital T.
Tool.
Hey, Tegan.
Okay, so that was kind of some of my, that was really sweet that he gave us props over there on that video. I love that lots of people are getting inspired by the accordions and the little book building business. Who's it? What's it? That just warms my heart in ways y'all just don't even know. And then this is my next little thing. I don't know what I'm going to do on the back. I'm fairly sure I'm going to use some of this. Because doesn't that look fabulous? Like it was just meant to go together.
Hello, Joanne.
But then I got to figure out, I think what I want to do is I want to add a sixth panel. Because see, this is 5. There are a total of 9 dancers, by the way. I only didn't use one. Because I think she looks a little weird. She's kind of doing this. Don't tell Brad. Just, you know, one of the girls. She's got a weird pose. And so, plus I couldn't fit her in. Because I didn't know that I was going to do the 2 thing. And then these girls got their own. This one had.
Now, I don't know. When I look at that down there, I think the pink you have down there just has a little bit too much blue in it to go with that other background business.
Well, but if it's on the back, I don't. Well, although, like what I said, I was going to add a panel and then have it come in. So you don't think that the pinks are right?
I don't think so. I think
well, what I could do is I could actually paint on, because that's this pink, if y'all don't know. This is the pink that's there. I could come in and add it over the pink here, and then we would be matchy.
Yeah, that's true. If you wanted to, you know, take that effort and do that, absolutely.
I think
that would be one plan.
Yeah. Because I just love this together. But I don't know if we're going to do that today. Just wanted to give y'all a heads up of, like, this is a thing that I worked on. This is one way to use the little stampy dancers. And that really cool effect of offsetting, not only with because see, it's shiny and then it's dull over the stamped part. Because see, I did the heat emboss first. And so that's a little shiny highlight bit that you get. Then came back and stamped in the darker color, darker blue over it, which created the depth and shadow of it. And also then it just left the shiny parts of the highlight. See?
Justin is here now.
We were talking about you, Justin. So that's that. Oh, and then, what else was I gonna I was gonna tell Justin something if he did show up. The glue thing.
Yeah, about that scraper dealie.
Well, and he was using the glue stick, which is fantastic. Oh, I know what it was now. Okay, so this is one of those things that I tell y'all, and I've talked about it a few times throughout our, YouTube journey. I learned this from Peg at Two Old Crows. I don't know if Peg does videos or not. I keep meaning to go check over there on her. I haven't seen or heard of her lately, but that doesn't mean that,
Yeah, she does some really cool stuff.
She does. If you love grungy stuff, she's your gal. She does encaustic things. She does she does tons of things that we never would do. Just because, A, we don't have the time, the place. Because, we just have this upstairs studio. She does a lot of outdoorsy kind of, like the encaustic thing. Or she has, like a garage studio type situation.
Yeah, well, when you're doing that kind of stuff, you
need that.
Yeah, it's like
we have carpet.
Worry about your floor.
We have carpet.
That's why we don't do batik, because
we don't do batik. We don't do rubbing or the alcohol inks. The rubbing.
Yeah, because we don't have good ventilation
anymore. So we sent those on. But anyway, back to Peg. Thing that I learned from Peg was on your sheets. But see, Justin's approach is so. Like, he kind of leans, like, more particular, like Carrie. Like, he's going to measure things and be, like, set. When you're doing these things, it's almost easier because if you just let the piece, you get the thing on the panel the way that you want it, and then you trim it. Now, that does get tricky over here on these edges. Because I usually what I do is I roll it back, and then I trim it once I have it on there. And then that way, it fits perfectly and everything's good and awesome. And you're less, you don't have to worry about the glue situation as much. This is the glue that I like to use for these types of things, even with the tissue paper. Now, he was running into the problem with the rice paper. Rice paper's tricky business.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to be scraping anything.
Well, and he had one of those little slider cutter things, and seeing it catches on the fibers of that paper, and that's why the guillotine was the answer. And I was so happy that, like, I was like typing out a thing, and then you said that, but his guillotine's in the other room. So he came back, and he was like, okay, so he had everything pre-cut or whatever. See, now what I would do is I'd glue down the pieces roughly. I get them rough cut. Then glue down the pieces, then trim. There you go. I don't know if that's helpful or if that's even a process that you are comfortable with, but that's how I do it, and that's how things end up looking, like I measured things perfectly. Because that would not ever happen. There you go. Glad you're here, Justin. Okay. Updates on the book. Got more things. Oh my gosh. So, Lizette. Her husband, he was like a fighter pilot guy. She has lots of really interesting stories and very interesting. She's just an interesting person. Y'all don't know Lizette, you should, get hooked up with her. She said the 6 P's from her husband. Prior planning prevents piss poor performance. I mean.
Pop.
And if you're a Patricia, then you're a 7th P.
Professors Patricia.
Yeah. You can go on and on.
Oh, yeah. I can think of some others there.
Yes. Okay, we're going to just flip through here. You
and on a yellow Post-it note, says Eddie.
Yes. I love them Post-it notes. Okay, here's some new work that I did. Because this was on a Post-it note, but I'm like, I'm just going to fill this page. I love it. I love the movement of it. And this took me some doing. Now, I'm not happy that I have this up here, but that's okay. We can put something up there. I don't know what.
Oh, in that corner? I don't know. It's very busy. I think you should just let yourself breathe in that corner.
You think so, huh? What she thinks.
Carrie says, that's a bloody t-shirt if I ever saw one.
Well, I wonder who came up with that. We'd like to attribute it, but I guess we could say per Lizette, per her husband. Y'all have seen this one, I think. I love that. Carrie, did you see this? Good stuff right there. Did I build out a new one? No, this is what I want to do though. Okay. I gotta find the orange page that I... Oh, no, I do have... Okay, I was like, there's another... When that got kind of crunched and slid over a little more than I wanted it to. All right. Y'all, look at this. I finished her, and I got her secured down. Look at this. This is one of Eddie's stamps. And then I stamped it over here. This is using the platinum. I tell you, these metallic inks are just such weird animals. They're just weird animals. So these Catherine Pooler inks, right? Is it Catherine? Right? Yes. Okay. Tend to be very juicy, but these metallic ones aren't necessarily, which is just something
they don't stay that way very long.
Yeah, we've always known. But it did stamp. I thought this was beautiful. I'm a little sad that I went with the silver over here. I didn't want it this blingy, but it is what it is. And I'm like, then I thought, well, you know what would be cool is that was just like her
aura.
Yeah, it's her aura. And I was very pleased with my lettering on here. And then see her little outfits pop off. I don't have a place to, you know, store them other than just on her. So that's just how it is. And, you know, she pops off. And then look, got it hidden. And this is just a piece of wet wipe that I was cleaning the stamp with because it had some blue stuff on it. I was actually hoping the blue stuff was going to fade through a little more, but it didn't. It didn't reactivate as much as I wanted it to. But when I cleaned off the stamp, it was perfect. And it's like, look at that. I mean, it's camouflage, y'all. Camouflage. And it's furry. That's fun. Can't go wrong with that. There she go. I also fixed her little face. I added a little color to it and tapped back the blush. Boom.
Carrie wants to know if you store your stamp pads upside down.
I do not.
Well, I think he's recommended that you do that. Then the ink can, like, come down to the surface.
That makes sense. You know, gravity.
Yeah.
Working for us, not against us.
I've got mine upside down over here.
I should sleep upside down like a bat. How about with some things? She didn't chuckle. She just rolled her eyes.
Here, I've got to read you this one. So this is Bobby Zany Love says, she pairs it with your lack of preparation does not my emergency make. I think that one's pretty good too.
And we gotta come back and leave it in the comments because it's so hard for me to find these. Like it's not, you know.
And Sandy says, brilliant use of Eddie's brilliant stamp.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Teamwork, y'all. And then I was like, hey, you know what? This page goes with... I listened to this little story about this. So I'm sitting at gymnastics with my baby. This is Saturday morning. And my friend, in fact, see, this all comes together, y'all. See, this is my friend. This is my protest friend, Christy. She messaged me and she said, do you want to go to this? And I said, well, yeah, I wanted to go to this, but it's like happening now. She's like, well, we could be there. And I'm like, it's 18 hours. Like, I think that it would be over by the time we got there.
You're talking about a road trip.
Yeah, like, like we ain't 20, and she's older than I am. Okay, I'm just gonna say she's older than I am. I was like, listen, the next one that comes up, let's do a little planning. Now, the reason I'm telling y'all this is that if there is such another event, and we can plan it out, and possibly stop by and see some of y'all on the way to wherever said event is. Because we ain't flying. I ain't getting in an airplane. Yes. So just putting that out to the universe that, you know, the next time one of these things happen. And then that leads me to what page we want to do. Because like I said, this is my protest friend. And I've got, I think it's back here. Just capturing all this craziness in the world. Oh yeah, and here. Missed that. Show y'all that one. Not one fat. This is another Eddie. Eddie stamps are coming in handy in my book. I didn't plan that. It's just, you know. It's just what's happened. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the page that I want to do it on. Now, I need some clips.
Hi, Miriam.
Because this one's going to be tricky. Because normally, like, if I can, I pull the page out, work on it, and then I put it back in. But see, we've got a split situation here. This is between two pages. So I think we got to kind of keep it in the book. And it's getting a little harder to slide them in and out. Yeah, I just think it's better if we just keep it in the book. And it might be that way just going forward. At some point with these types of books, if you... Obviously, if you're creating things like this, once this is created, it is very difficult to slide it in and out, back and forth, once you've decorated
stuff on it.
Yes. And see, like, you know, the containment of this one. No, it's not to say that it can't be done. It just becomes more difficult. I just love that. Look at seeing the fish through this page. Like, it's just so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. I need clips. And of course, you know, like, things get clipped over here and then they become something else. And
what you looking for?
clips. Clips that aren't, you know, holding something.
Oh, here, we've got these fancy ones.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that was big enough. Oh, it opens up pretty good. All right, let's see.
Here's a butterfly.
By the way, okay, so some more updates.
It's really strong.
No, but it's, I need more in. Hold on. I'm going to do this. There we go. See? That's what I needed.
Well, you took all those fancy ones, the ones that, you know, actually are really functional, downstairs.
Oh, I did.
I admire. I was gonna grab a couple, but I knew you'd miss them.
Those are and would probably be kind of even better than what we got here. But this I like.
Yeah, that kind of clip right there is with the little gooey stuff on the end. It's most excellent.
Most excellent. Okay. So this was actually from this, and I'm thinking kind of this kind of situation. I want to draw us, I don't think I want to use the color picture. Pretty sure I want to go ahead and use the laser printed, but I wanted options. And then I'm thinking what I'm going to try to do is draw in more of us. So have us like up here, almost photo bomby you know, when we do the photo bomb business. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I think I have a whole, in fact, I'm quite sure there's a playlist. Doodle bomb. That's what it is. It's not photo bomb. Photo bomb's when you come in from the backside. I do that every time. Sorry. These are the super big scissors. I don't think I want these. All right. Peace away. So I'm going to look at chat. Hello, Rosemary. Took me a minute. Like, these handle things. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut us out first. I don't know if this is the right thing, but this is just what, you know, this sort of feels right. Now, do I want to kind of, I'm going to give this a little bit of a wavy, roughy edge, so that way when I draw in, it's a little less of a hard, I wish I would have, my arm's not long enough. This is as good as it gets on a selfie. Like, this is as far away as it gets. But I could really have used more of us. And it was pouring down rain. Pouring down rain. Obviously. I'll see that. and then it just poured for about, 30, 45 minutes. And then it was, you know, all good. If we would have just waited a little bit longer, we wouldn't have been drenched, but that's okay. Oh, Graham, did you see my did you see my one thing about we're all closer to being unhoused than we are to being a billionaire? I think that's what Graham was commenting on that, maybe. Okay. So, did you hear me on what I was thinking about doing with us? That
no,
I can draw us out like bodies and stuff. I don't know if we should be over on this side or if this should be, and maybe, you know, even like could even do it kind of like that. That would be fun.
Well, you could say no thrones, no kings, but queens are okay.
Well, then we need a good queen.
You need a queen word.
Well, or a good queen over here. But then if that's the case, then we should put this over here.
Yeah, the queens should be on the same page as the queen saying, the queen words.
Oh, is that? Okay.
Why is Eddie saying me, me, me? Capital letters. I missed out on some of this stuff.
Oh, he wants a photo of him over here. Or over here. Are you the king? Well, he's the king of the nerd. But that makes him more of a queen than anything. I'm just telling y'all that. Him and Paula are, you know. I'm just saying. And that's the highest of compliments. And he knows that.
They trade off planes.
If you know, you know. Good God.
Just find a pic of Eddie.
He sent me some. Like, I'm telling you, when Eddie was back in his like Florida clubby days,
hot potato.
I mean, he's still very good looking, but like he was, you know, like clubby boy hotness, that level.
Well, weren't we all?
Weren't we all? I'm gonna say I got pictures too.
So do I. I'm usually holding a cigarette.
Drinking one hand and a cigarette in the other. All right. Well, so you're saying we need a king. Well, should I draw us out first and make us queens?
What you need? I saw that.
Make us queens.
It's that little meme of the pig.
The meme of the pig.
And he's turning around, and Orange Man is on the posterior end of the pig. I can't remember what it said, but the graphic was great.
Well, that is not helping me right now. See, that would have been great information prior to this stream where I could have printed it out.
You didn't tell me what you were going to do. I didn't have any idea. I had no time for input.
No time for input. We're doing it on the fly.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, we do have our little peoples. We have our one dude. I don't know what he screams.
Oh, come on. Don't we have some queens somewhere? Hand me a book. I'll look through it and find you a queen. What we need is, you know, that one of Queen Elizabeth, and she's sitting there looking like somebody stuck a poker up her bum.
Okay, let's focus here on what we have so far and what would work with that, because I could make us into the queens. I can put crowns on us and things. That's an option.
Yes to queens, no to kings.
Yes. Or I could just write, yes, queen.
Yes, queens.
Fine.
I love it. And you have to write it in that same writing, though.
In my writing that I write, yeah.
No, that matchy over there.
Oh, this? I could do that. I could probably do that.
Well, yeah, I think so.
But we kind of need an image over here.
Oh, the Queen of Hearts.
Hey, what about in one of your Atlantic? Or can we cut into those?
No, we're not cutting into the Atlantic.
She doesn't allow the cutting up of the Atlantic.
No, that isn't happening.
Because I'm pretty sure we find a photo of him. I could just do a little sketchy something. I could try to sketch something out.
Well, you know, if it doesn't work, then you'll just have to do something else. Yeah, put it on another piece of paper.
Hey, you know what? I do have these that you guys did, and I look, I have copies. I have a copy.
Oh. Well, what are they going to be? I mean,
that's true. They're too cute.
I
don't
think that
wanna
they're
use them
just
for-
cute.
They're just cute. Okay. All right. We can draw something.
Oh, the music group, Queen. Get Izzy to draw you a queen. That's a great thing. Well, and you know when you want her, where is she?
Please, let's not. I can't. Not today. She's already been told. Okay, y'all.
She slept in her room last night, all night long.
Yes. We're trying new things. Oh, also, I have mail from Bobby. Forgot about that.
No, there might be a queen in there.
But yeah, did you send me Queen? Okay, what am I trying to say?
Oh, somebody's talking about cheese fries. I don't know where that came from.
Also, y'all keep in mind, I have scheduled out. Oh, is Karen here? I know Barb's here. Karen, girl, where you at? She's probably getting ready for her mini guest. Her thing has changed, I think. Can you confirm that, Barb? It sounded like she plans on doing more of her online Thanksgiving thing the next day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yes, I did. Okay. That's all that. Ooh, what are these? What? Erasable plastic markers?
Well, don't let
Erases
Izzy
these-
see those.
Well, I think they're for her. Because
Oh.
Bobby said that she put some things in here for the baby. Well, we might need to try these out so we can tell her how to use them.
Barbara
very
said,
interesting.
yes, it has changed. I'll double check right now.
Okay. Because
Oh,
I saw
my.
a post about it, but then I was like, okay.
Colors
well,
up to 4 times
I
longer.
thought I was going to remember, but I didn't.
Erases easily from paper. Sharpen with an ordinary pencil sharpener. Lays down color evenly and smoothly. Won't smear off or come off in hands. Won't crumble or flake. Resists breaking. Resist. That would be a yeah.
Depends on
And
in whose hands.
it conforms to some ASTM D blah blah.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. I'm gonna read that later. That she wrote me a little letter thing, and that was very sweet and probably made me cry. This is my birthday stuff, by the way. I love including my Hebrew printing and script on tissue paper. Sorry, I get it slanted. No worries. Oh, I love that. Ooh, look at those fun things. Okay. And a little file folder and everything. All right, I'm going to put that in the back, though. I want to keep this together so I remember. Ooh, piano roll is in here. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, they have a really nice brown.
From Frankie and Johnny. You'll miss me in the days to come. He probably knows that, maybe. My friend. Ooh, that's cool. A diner. Ooh. That's fun, too. Look at that. Oh, and that's double-sided. Okay. Ooh. Checker. Look at that. Ooh, that's kind of cool and looks good with our theme here, sort of. We have a king and a queen. The stamps.
Oh.
See, that made me, the checkerboard made, I was like, we got it. We got it, y'all. See, we just needed to dig through something else, and now we know what we're doing, for the most part. Or at least a new direction. Oh my gosh, there's just such cool stuff in here. Some tissues, I think. Tissue that she, I think, printed on, or I don't know if it came this way. That's fabulous. Look at that. That's fun stuff. Book pages. I smell like old page. This, yeah. I can smell that. Dictionary paper, 1932. What words did she send me? Sample. Okay. Sanctuary. What else we got here? Oh, Scandal. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I like these. I don't know that I'm going to hook Izzy
We don't know.
up with these.
We're going to share those with Izzy. What did he say?
And they're, you know, they're really they're
Hi,
not
Patty.
not flaky. I anticipated that they were going to be flaky.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but then they said that they were like plastic marker, which is very interesting.
Okay.
Hi, like Gia. Okay, stickers. Let's see. When in doubt, go to the library. Love that. There's a little songbooky pagey business. Ooh, little Christmas. I love that. Oh, I think these are for Izzy, but we'll check to see if any of them need to be me. There's a little bunny. She will absolutely love that. That's cute. Oh my gosh. Got Mickey Mouse. Snow White. Cool butterfly. Ooh, another cool butterfly. Those are super. Oh, she loves Lilo and Stitch. Very cool butterfly. Oh, it. Lots of cool butterflies.
Really?
Yeah. We'll have to share those, I think. Another Stitch. Oh, I knew they were slipping.
Violet's here.
Hello, Violet. Okay, so I think those are for Izzy, but might have to relieve her of some of
And
those.
Babe Johnson is here.
That's Violet. Because we've got
Why?
It's doing the weird handle thing. This is what I've been talking about for like the last 2 days.
You just have to tell me who you are, because I don't have a list over here.
And she doesn't remember these sorts of things.
Good God,
gears. No. Gears and hearts. Clocks under leftover painted magnet. Oh, cool. Grunge style. Sure, her favorite. All right. Well, Bobby, thank you so much. I'm digging the... Oh, here's fish. Okay, the fish have got to go over here. Oh, and information about the fish. You know, I love that. Timers and tripwires. Fishing. That's hilarious. Okay. Brook trout, pike. Oh my gosh. See, that's pike, and then we need, you know, a tuna for Tina Tuna. See, I got that in my sticky notes here too. All right, putting these over here. Y'all remind me, these were from Bobby, because I will try to remember. I should write it on there, but I'm putting it with my fish stuff. This is going to go over in my other little area.
Becky's wondering if that checkerboard paper would do a transfer. Usually you can tell by the sheen.
Maybe. It looks like it's coated across it, though, so I don't know how much.
I can see it shiny in the thing.
Yeah. Maybe, though. I don't know, that's kind of trippy. It's a different kind of paper. It's almost waxy. You can take out the butterflies if... Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bobby. What kind of paper is this? It seems different. Or it's just printed differently. They are some sweet goodies. Indeed. Okay. I just really dig that. I'm gonna put that up here. Like those S words. Okay, I need the chess pieces, which I put where? Or you still have them over there?
No, I put them over there. You cleaned up.
I cleaned up. Okay. Let me do with the chess pieces. That there, so I don't get that messed up. Why do I feel like they were just Are you sure?
No.
They were still hanging out on the end over here.
No. They were hanging out on the end.
I found the chess pieces, y'all. Look at that. They have their own container right now because, you know, I was cleaning up.
Oh, the newspaper is fish.
Yeah.
The newspaper is fish. Yeah.
Newspaper is fish.
The fish are on newspaper.
Ow.
Is what I'm guessing.
Okay.
That seemed to be important. Liz wanted you to know that.
All right. Now, question is, once again, I have this idea about drawing out bodies on us. Should I just do that on another piece of, I should have left this on the piece of paper.
Yeah.
But I had us on the edge, so that wouldn't have worked anyway. I needed more paper. But I got a second option. Because this one, see, this one's more. See, we're learning things. We're learning things, y'all. Coffee. Coffee break. Okay. I want to stick to this color scheme. I'm going to put that over there for right now. Now the question is, let's start out with, I don't know what happened. Although I was looking for that the other day. Okay. I need one of these pens. I gotta get this right. These make me upset. There we go.
I know the little end always gives out first. So I put tape on it that tells me that it's not good.
I gotta take a guess here, you know, sort of who, you know, where we are and all of that. And I got a rain slicker on, so, you know, it really doesn't, this could just all be sketchy. You know, like we are, we're sketchy. I need that to blend. Are y'all impressed by this or not? Is this engaging? Interesting? Not what you thought?
Yeah, next Monday is the first and the new design launches.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you talked about that. I don't do hands very well, so I know that her hand was up there, though, holding something. And where are we going to be out on the page? Because it just bring us down like that. And then I can just color in stuff and make us look fun. And
You might want to use these crayons.
you think?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I kind of like it black and white. Lexi McGrath wants to know what this is all about. I don't know. You just got to go back and watch. It's too long to explain.
This is my friend, my protest buddy. And so I'm commemorating that we went to this because it fits the book.
And it rained that day.
So that's why we look all, you know, sloshy.
You need an umbrella over your head.
You think?
No, I don't know.
So,
Barbara has not heard back from Karen yet.
okay.
And she said I'll let y'all know when I know.
Okay, cool.
In that negative space down there, you could write your words.
Well, we're going to put us up at the top there. I just needed a rough sketch of like understanding where we're going to be. And mostly it's just going to be colorful. Like, nice thing is we're wearing rain slickers, but I needed to understand where our bodies were going to be. Does that make sense? And I think that that's a lovely sketch, don't you?
I think it's adorable.
And then I'll blend it in to the page, which, so we won't really even have to worry about much of that.
Oh, and Eddie said she's changed it to November 28th.
Okay.
And Mo said that there's links to the 28th also.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Eddie.
And Miriam said that's a great sketch, Mariah.
Thank you.
And Joan said your sketching is super.
Thanks, y'all.
Okay, so the time.
Okay, and I really love this paper. And I like that the king, and we'll topple him over. Question is, do we stamp him? I think we stamp it on here. Got our layout, basically. Boop, 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 boop. Got us here. Might even move it. See, I didn't even need all of that because I want us down here. Because we're going to write Yas Queen across the top there. Love that. So see, and I think maybe even if I just get us there. I could even just tack us in like so and have us. Okay, kind of digging the thought of that. And then if we're loose like that, I could write things on the back or just have it fun like the checkerboardy situation to where it's like that and then boom. See? I need more. Like
I'm not feeling very good.
No? Like how so?
Tummy rumbling.
What'd you eat yesterday?
I don't think it was anything I ate.
Well, you guys had you were having.
I had tummy issues yesterday too because I blamed it on not taking my digestive aid stuff, but it's turning into something else.
Okay, I got two ideas about this. I'm gonna use.
I really love the sketchiness of that. I think it's just wonderful.
I know, and it's almost like I could leave it that way, but what I could do is come in.
Why do you want to flip out to something else? Or you're gonna put the checked paper on the back of your body?
Right. So see, I was thinking what would be cool is if I get us in here like this, right?
All right.
And then if I put the checkerboard on the back of us as well, también, that's a really cool statement because then you're kind of like, and if I lay this out right,
I see what you're talking about. Then it superimposes over the other page and you're queening.
Yes. No thrones, no crowns, no kings. And then here I will have more of the checkerboard stuff with the stamped. And I think what we may end up doing is something really like we'll do orange because I can even do the heat emboss on it.
Oh yeah.
So that way the the king will be there. And then we'll do yes, queen on this side. I could even do the queen here, or I think she should show up here. And we'll have yes, queen across here. Our queen on the other bit of maybe, I don't know if I have enough checkerboard, but we're going to see.
The whole idea with the chessboard. Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So I got to back us right there.
Okay, so Barbara Thomas Art, the live with Karen is 3 p.m. EST.
Okay. Now, I'd like to do a lot of these things prior to getting it into the book because it'll be a lot easier to deal with outside of the book.
Yeah.
What I want to do here, though, is make sure, because I'm going to cut us up here. Because I like that. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. See, that's kind of cool, even.
She was thinking about all of this for your 50s journal, but I'm glad it's helpful now. Hey, you never know. Sometimes you just use what you got when you use it.
That's right.
And I love the black and white. I don't know that you need any color. I like the contrast.
I do too. I think what I will do is actually, though, just to blend us so you don't see the square there. And I've done this before. If y'all remember my beautiful box.
How did we ever forget that?
I like to bring it up as often as possible. If you don't know
She's
about
getting lots of mileage out of that.
That was almost 1 year ago. You know, we're coming up on February because it was for Valentine's. And if you didn't see my box, you need to see my box. That's all I gotta say about that.
It's fluffy.
It's all kinds of things. If we have time, I'll show y'all my box because some of y'all that are here are new and you just may not have seen that and you didn't even know to go back and watch the box being built. There we go. Man, I love this. It is coming together. I've been thinking about this though. So like some of this has been percolating. Percolating. Alrighty. So I need to glue us down, and I don't necessarily need that to be hoop-de-doop-de-doo. But we're gonna go up here like that. Okay. I'm sorry you're not feeling well.
Just a little chill.
You're getting sick, I swear.
It's
time of year.
Holidays, yeah, isn't it? I swear. But maybe I'll get mine over and I can be in good shape for Christmas.
Okay.
Now, remember you want to do it on the back side of that because you're going to turn it over.
It's both sides.
Oh.
I can't screw it up.
Well, I would have had to think about something like that.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking about even like when I cut this out, leaving a little bit of a hint of the, you know, outer, you know what I'm saying, outline of the checkerboardy business there.
Okay, we got a question here. Lucy H. She says a question about ordering foam stands. She's in the UK.
Okay.
Postage acceptor all sorted now. Are you shipping to the UK? Yes.
Yes, we always ship. Yeah. Now
worldwide. Now we don't ship to South America and Mexico because there's some kind of internal business going on there.
It's very tricky. Like we haven't found a carrier that is trustworthy.
Yeah.
They try to like get extra monies from people and do
extortion and
sketchy things.
Stealing. Outright theft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things of these natures. Okay. Because I'm going to need some of this here, and then I'll leave me some here to still work with. Love this. Should I glue this down or should I do my... All right, we're going to do a little bit of this. What I was talking about earlier. In fact, this is not...
What do you mean?
All right, remember how I said I was going to blend us in a little, blend us in a little bit. See? Just that little bit.
I don't know that you needed that, but if you think you do, yeah. Carrie's been sick in bed for 3 days.
I thought I saw you saying something about that yesterday. I'm sorry that you were not feeling well.
He said he's feeling better.
You're feeling better? Good. That is sucky poo-poo. It happens to us around here I mean, the last, ever since Izzy's been in school, she brings something home for the holidays. And I mean, we usually
And I'm trying to think what I shared with her. But she's always sharing things with me, you know?
Or giving you a drink, or,
Uh-huh.
just up in your face. There you go. That's a better gray. See, I think that's just kind of cool. Ran it down like that.
Christy Hartman just showed up.
All right. Now, I think what I would like to do, so the checkerboard does, maybe, I don't know. That seems a bit intense. I don't think I need to do that. I mean, I want to do that, but I'm not going to do it. But just that little bit of blends it in. Now it looks like, oh, you didn't just cut out a piece,
Stick some heads on.
Stick some heads on. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. Which glue to do? Do.
You should just do some glue.
The glue?
Just, yeah. Oh, glitter glue.
This is a little more space than I like to do with the glitter glue because it dries by the time I get back around and then it's lumpy. And I don't like lumpy.
Okay.
Just want y'all to know that. I ain't down with the lumps. So, what we're going to do is... Okay, good gosh. Alright, there. That better. It's always tickling me in my head. This is what I do. This is what I do. Was Justin here earlier when I know I was talking about the little catalyst thing. Did you hear him? Did you see that? Did you know about that?
What is it?
Justin, you still here? When I was talking about the catalyst thing, or did he come in like right after that? This thing.
I don't know for sure. I was kind of having a hard. It might have been when I was absent. Yes. Justin is J. Martinke.
Martinke?
Yeah?
Yes.
This is so?
Mm-hmm.
For a minute there, I thought it was Martini, but it's Martinke.
Mm-hmm.
There's a K in there.
Okay. But see, this thing is fabulous because see, you can, and it's grippy. But you gotta be careful with it.
See, grippy is what I do not like.
She's too rough with it. That's the problem. She's too rough. Now, if we find this distracting, then I've left a little bit of checker around us. I'll just go around it with black. Ooh. Now, if you're doing things like this at home, I really would highly recommend you letting things dry, because this is a little hard to manipulate just because it is
kind of
the glue. Yes.
Loosey-goosey.
All right, do we like that the checker is around there? I don't know that I do. Would it be better just black? I don't know. When we see we put it over here, I think it might be kind of fun. I like it. I am not gluing this stuff down until we get some of our other.
I think that's highly. I recommend that highly.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna glue us in like that. Wonderful. Boom shakalaka. Love it. Now, scoot, scoot. This is a perfect amount over here of that. Let me see. Now, up here. See, and then even when you do that, down like that. There. Okay. Is that the king? I think that's the king, right? Yeah. And this is our queen, correct? Yes. Although I should make my lipstick red. I feel like that should be in addition to the color situation that's going on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you like this at an angle? I like this as kind of at an angle. I'm not asking you. It's gonna go up there. I think that's bad boy. I like this a little bit at an angle, or it should be pointing this way because you want people to go
into the design.
Yeah, that way, like that. I am loving this. This is so wonderful. Okay. I want to make sure. So we'll just follow that line. Okay. What?
Just laughing at some of the things they're saying here.
We're saving this. You never know. You might need it. Now.
And Zany Love said that's awesome. Mariah had a flashback to graphic design and pointing people into your work. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that.
Hey, and I had a conversation with Justin the other day. Even like you know, this all applies to visual video as well. Y'all know, like, whenever we're on the regular days, not Monday, all the days except for Monday, I have moved us over to the other side of the screen. Well, I had to flip my camera because otherwise I would be looking out all the time, and that's really distracting because we as humans focus in on faces and where we're looking, and you want to say, oh, okay, well, I'm looking here, so that's important.
I think it's also interesting what Mary said the other day. She thought we were on opposite sides.
Yeah, the room setup. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to that, which we thought it does make sense because, you know, if we were to turn the screen around and you're like, you know, looking at the room versus like, it is sort of opposite. Okay, orange. I have this situation. I need the marmalade business, I think, because we're also going to go ahead and, you know, because we need to, you know, move it. I do think I need to probably clean this off because I want my orange to be vibrant. And I don't want it to be mucky. Mucky. And I know this has like black on it. So we're gonna clean that up. Boom. See, look at that.
Boy, good thing you did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, remember I used those for my...
Yeah, and she's a heavy inker.
I'm a heavy inker. I'm not into subtlety in any way, shape, or form.
There we go. One of the ways you can tell that the foam stamps are clean is like you will see a little bit of a difference in the foam. Like that's, you know, the cutout part, and then you can tell. It's very subtle, but
do you have a wet wipe you can clean with?
I do. gosh, I mean, it is still giving. Goodness. There we go. We're getting there. Now, normally we don't clean our stamps, obviously, but like if you are like wanting true color and it to be a vibrant color,
it's probably a good idea.
that's a good idea to clean it.
You can take it to the sink and actually scrub it.
Scrub it. I'll tell you though, this stuff, winner, chicken dinner.
I don't know about that.
I know, you don't need to.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I think you've been kind of stashed with that. I did not know about that.
I don't know if we
Rude.
would. If we want to go the, I don't know if this is truly carved pumpkin is what's actually in here. Remember, we alter things. Don't ever trust it. Don't ever trust
whatever it says on the outside. You definitely need to do trial stamping when you're using these pads. I mean, we also have, you know, this other, the Eye of PM Artist Studio sitting over here, mucking things up.
You're not wrong about the, let's stamp some things off, see which ones we like.
Oh, I agree. I would much rather go to the thrift store than the bar. There's always somebody there that annoys the dog do out of me, and I just want to smack them.
I don't know. This needs some
juicing up.
But see, we have a lot of the reinkers for the Distress Oxide business. Not a lot of the legit, like, archival ink. But there might be more there than we realize. Let's see. But the thing I like about the Distress Oxide ones is they stamp really well. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. With the, if you're putting down the
I think that's a good color there.
You know, the heat embossing. Good God.
Now, is it opaque? But I guess that's not going to matter because you're going to do the wawing anyway.
Yeah, because I have, so dried marigold. And I have.
Yeah, I think that one's cleaner.
Saltwater taffy.
I think saltwater taffy is going to be your.
You like it better?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, they're very similar. One's more
brighter. Yellow.
One's a little dingier. I think the brighter one might be a good deal because it'll brighten this up ever so slightly. Because these are the, again, distress ones. So they're very transparent.
So are you going to stamp on the actual...
I was going to stamp on this, but maybe I just cut this out.
I was going to say, I think that you're going to get a cleaner image there with the white paper.
Okay, I like this idea. Okay.
And Handy Scandy says saltwater taffy is more coral, not orange.
Okay. I love this. We're going to keep this as an option. We're going to see what we get out of the spiced pumpkin business. Plus, then we're going to go with the corally one. Because I think that mixed with that, we're going to get in an orange range that we dig.
Yeah, and Carrie says some powders change color when embossed.
Yeah.
That's why I think it'd be good to do it on paper. And that way, if you mess it up, you still have a chance.
100%. Okay, so I just got to get things ready here.
Yes, and she said since it's translucent, it may read as orange over your orange image. Yeah.
We're just going to kind of pump it up. We're using it as like a filter. I do have the re-inker on this business, but moving along. And I love that there's still a little bit of black on there, so it shaded it. You know, I couldn't make that happen otherwise. I did. You know, and I wasn't even thinking about like all the orange with the no kings, but the orange. That was I wish I had thought that out. I'm just admitting to y'all that was just purely coincidental.
Well, it was probably what do you call that?
Subconscious.
Subconscious, yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that is so good.
It does look
so good.
Well, Graham is getting his 12 by 14 gel plate. I'll tell you what, I didn't think I would. And and I love that it's shiny.
I know, it's shiny.
But now, how are you going to cut that out?
Very carefully.
Yeah. Go get a blanket.
Do you need some Theraflu or some? I mean, let's not mess around here, people.
Okay, well, I don't know that that's what it's not that kind of Theraflu.
Okay. People just getting sick. I just, Arg, y'all. Oop, get a little close there. I try to keep the same, margin of cutting there.
Yeah, it's not like the coffee snotty stuff. This is the tummy rumble kind. Golly, you're doing a fantastic job there, Mariah.
Thank you.
Okay, I have to read this. What does it say? Excuse me. That felt better.
You need some of your kombucha or something, just to, I don't know though. Might mess you up.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's what I need. Oh, you don't worry about those swap things. Everybody's style is different, and that's one of the reasons that swap's so much fun, is because what you get is something that you probably wouldn't do.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted more of your own stuff.
Yeah, just make some more, but getting somebody else's stuff is more better.
More better. Oh, look at that. And I even like that, again, happy little accidents. I really didn't mean that to be a theme today, but because it sets it off.
I am really happy. Yes, it does, because where it crosses the black part, yeah.
Now, what I could do also, like in these white areas here, is to come in with the marker with just a light, either a yellowy or a more peachy color.
You could. I'm not sure it's necessary. I think it's.
You like the white?
Well, especially if you put it there where it's next to that black square. That's going to give it contrast. Otherwise, I would say go ahead and yellow it in.
Okay. Well, let's glue her down.
Graham says, Liz, it's a great way to share your work, and everyone is very nice. And if they're not, we want you to let us know, and we can boot them out.
Well, you let Becky know. She's in charge.
Yeah, Becky's in charge of that. She'll take care of them. Let me tell you what, she's a no-nonsense kind of person.
But she's also very diplomatic.
Unlike...
Yeah, but this is why P's not in charge of things. Her diplomacy is lacking.
Don't let the door hit you. I'm not going to say the rest of that because it might be inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm always concerned
FP.
about appropriateness.
Yeah. As she's being diplomatic.
Apple cider vinegar? Oh, I like apple cider vinegar. I'd be willing to do that. I kind of have a bit of a headache too, which that really makes me think that, it's kind of some kind of bug. Behind the eyes thing. Gosh, that looks so good, Mariah. I love some orange and black
I know.
anyway.
It all worked out really well.
Perhaps this is no patience for work drama. Yeah, this is very true. There was a lot of that BS going on in the teacher's lounge when I was.
All right, part of me loves the fact that, okay, so we're going to drop that in there.
Diplomacy.
I want this to pop up of here.
Hmm.
This has to go there. This has to go there. We know these things. Now we're gluing things down, y'all.
Well, I think that it is at the point where you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Especially on this
strategery.
Side. Yes. Okay.
Well, unfortunately, and our little darling Izzy, she's usually the source of the drama. We told you a story about the girl stepping on her hair. I just asked her about that again, and
she said that her friends had stood up for her.
Her friend stood up for her and pushed that girl off her hair.
Yeah.
We said, well, everybody needs a friend like that.
Well, do you think it's that new gummy things that you've been taking?
I don't think so, because I think I would have more. I mean, that would have happened right away. I don't think it would have been delayed this long.
Migraine.
I told you I don't like them as well as I do the others.
Right.
But they didn't. I mean, they didn't make me sick in the nighttime. It's just this morning.
Yeah, I could pop dot this, so it just raises.
Oh my! There you go.
This up off of there like a checkerboard, situation. If that's the case, then I'm cutting this. I left that little bit there just because, like, I don't know. Sometimes that little piece. It's just.
Oh yeah.
I've got these crazy pop dot things that my friend Jeanette Vilda sent.
Oh wow.
And this stuff, the little in-between parts come in quite handy for this situation. Those little boogers got on there wonky.
Oh, holy cow. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool, too. If you glued that down to some of those transparent notey things, you could see it through them.
Transparent notey things. What?
The transparent sticky notes.
Yeah, you could. These little ones, I mean, they do come in handy in certain places, but for the most part, they just make me crazy.
In between is what's the good thing? Other than the little itty bitty dots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get the backing off of it.
Yeah, they'll make you crazy. There we go.
Did you hear my stomach?
I didn't hear that, but yesterday, remember, your stomach was making
my stomach was rumbling yesterday, so maybe it was
a thing that was happening.
But I didn't have a headache yesterday. I probably haven't been drinking enough water.
Yeah.
Combien.
Combien. Like. There's a bird on the loose, too. There we go. There. That's better. Should I make those edges all black or just leave it as is? Sorry, I'm looking down at the bottom here.
I don't know. Oh, like color mint? I think you should color mint.
Like, yeah, all around the edge?
Because I think that
it's getting kind of
that
lost.
needs that definition.
Okay. This gets a little tricky. But we're gonna.
Oh, Becky, she's already done it, Becky. It's too late. I'm sorry, I didn't read it in time. What? She said you could have made that into a pocket. Just putting them on.
That was a good idea. Oh, got shaky there. Got a lot of coffee. I want y'all to know this is a skill.
Yeah, one that I don't necessarily possess. I have a tendency to go a little heavy-handed with that. We have a heating pad. We don't. I don't know where
the baby has it.
Hot water bottle is, but we have a heating pad.
I have that downstairs too.
Ginger chews. I wish I had some of that. I do. But we have ginger. Don't we have ginger root down there? I can make some ginger tea.
Maybe. I don't know what state it's in. Okay, look at that. Oh, yeah. See?
Made a difference.
Heck yeah, it did. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be kind of tilting so it's toppling.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah, it's tilting. See?
Tilting.
It's tilting. Oh, pokey tool. That works better for this sometimes. See, I'm telling you, getting those little circular ones off of there. See, that's a pain in the butt. I might just leave it there. It's going to stay. Because they're ridiculous.
Oh, apples are good for the stomach because they contain pectin. I hadn't thought about that.
Sorry, guys. I know this is not terribly exciting, but I'm getting P all note up on some remedies and things for her.
Yeah, I'm reading that.
Tummy. And then, let's see. So, basically, like, obviously not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday will be our big old giveaway situation for the 100th product design from Carrie. Super exciting. And then, so 1 week from today will be the debut of new designs for December. Because, yeah, it's already that time, y'all. This is just so cool. I'm just so pleased. So pleased.
You sure that's where that goes?
Mm-hmm.
You have hearts floating. No, it's not hearts. It says something. I don't know what it says. It's going too fast.
But yeah, that was a good idea about the pocket thing, for sure. Now.
Well, you could still stick it on a thin popsicle stick and poke it down
Yeah,
in
you
there.
could, there's some little slots there.
Some slots. You know, like Izzy's snake.
Yes. If y'all didn't see this yesterday here. Someone even commented on it.
It's hysterical.
Or did I put it at the top? Maybe I did put it at the top. There we go, look. Oh, that makes me chuckle. Love that. I love that. Alright, we gotta get us in here so that way I know where to put the crown. Because I want that to kind of show up over there too, like that. Okay. Did y'all enjoy that?
Yes, it says that snake's been into my gummies. Bye, Yanka.
Bye, Yonka. Thanks for hanging.
And I think on the opposite page over there, Mariah, you need to come up with some really elaborate golden jeweled crowns for you and Christy.
Yeah.
And then underneath that, you could put yes, queens.
Well, I was going to put the yes queens over us.
Where were you going to put them?
Over this, right here, over our heads.
Oh, yeah. Well, you need to make room for, leave a little room for your crowns. I think crowns would be wonderful. You could even, you know, do the wine on them in gold.
Well, so
It could almost be like Statue of Liberty kind of crowns. That'd bring in the whole constitutional theme there. I don't know if that's muddy in the waters, but
So Brad had made this for me because I requested it, but we can't sell it because we can't. So just so y'all know, can't sell it. But I do have a stamp of the crown.
oh,
I could stamp it and then do the gold
Mm-hmm. But I think you should stamp it on paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'll need to do that. Cool.
And then see you can put yes queens behind your bodies.
Yes, that's what.
I think that works.
Okay. What are we doing here for time?
You could even wah yes queens.
Yeah.
Make it really, really.
I think I might write it out just on regular paper
Yes.
here, and then we'll like glue it in
Yes.
and maybe pop dot it and everything.
Yeah. I think that's a great
Plus, that
idea.
way, if I screw up, I have more opportunity to fix it. That's always good. Okay, so our queen, though, now we've done our king. Where did my queen go? And here she is. Do we stamp her underneath here? Or what's what here?
I think that I don't think that you need that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why.
Okay, no, I'm with you. You don't have to. Oh, well, though, yes, please explain, because others may not understand.
So. I think what you really want, the crown is going to say more than
right
the chess piece. And even though it alludes to the other chess piece, and the whole thing about that particular piece, I don't think it says queen enough, with
right,
the crowny stuff.
It isn't blingy enough. But, not all queen's gonna be bling bling.
And Ianka says we need those crowns for December. They look great on angels.
Well, again, not our crown, so.
But, I bet you we have some people out there that can design some crowns.
Oh, we probably do. Designers, crown up. But December's designs have already been picked, and in fact, so.
Diamante says
next year
she taught middle schoolers. I love middle school. It's my favorite age. Oh, and I love the smell of cutting wood.
Ooh, okay. You know what I have? Okay, where's my one big fatty?
Yeah, the crown is copyrighted. Yeah, we have to make our own.
Okay, dig this. I mean, I can cut it out here because we're not selling it, but once I start making money.
Yeah, Brad just said it's copyrighted and you can't sell it.
Yeah, we looked into it, and it was unclear. Is really what it was, and we don't like unclear.
Yeah, that's just that road to go down.
We got to contain us a little better, so we're going washy.
What is that? Why are you using that?
Because I needed something black and white that was, good enough.
Well, do you have any that's any bigger?
Listen, there's really no need to be so.
You better get some dadgum glue on that.
I will.
Or you're just spitting against the wind there, honey.
What's crazy about this particular one is it is actually way more sticky than some of the others. There we go. So we're going to see how it goes. I might add glue later.
Oh, Rhonda says that there's the crowns from one of the keys that you could separate. And it might be a better size, too.
Okay, so let's look at those. Because I would rather use something of ours, or, that's PM Art Studio people's. You're right. See, look, it's starting to lift. I was just sure that it was
rolling up. Roll up. Okay, yeah, and Mo's put it in Key Royal 13 by Rhonda.
Okay. So
and then
numbers and
Paula said also some of her designs have crowns also. I'm just trying to think.
Stamp wise, or are we talking?
Yeah, I think she said stamp wise. It might be stencil, but it might be the smaller stencils, which you could actually put onto paper through and use
Yeah.
that butter.
Okay, so keys. Where are keys gonna be? Because they're not in numbers, which is where I really.
I think they're in the minis.
Are they in the minis?
In the big one? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know.
No, you might not be wrong about that. Oh.
I'm kind of getting used to our new, we moved everything about. And it's more natural, but I still...
Look at that. She knew.
Oh, Border Builders Volume 2 has the spiked piece that could
be a little crown.
Yeah. I think that we've got some...
I mean, why didn't we all think about this more? Now, yes, the number 13 has a very fancy crown.
There you go. Perfecto.
I like that it's smaller, but it is more fancy.
It's fancy. I like the fancy part.
Okay, we're going to stamp some of those and get that. Because I mean, size matters.
Definitely, yeah. And bigger ain't necessarily better all the time.
That's right. I'm going to put this in here.
Especially if you're fitting it someplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that other one was a bit overwhelming.
But I was going to do it.
Well, exaggeration can work too.
Yeah. Okay, we need to put a little glue there.
And she says cover the other portion with a Post-it to block it out when you stamp it. Yeah, make sure you glue that stupid tape down.
Tell you what, it's not a Monday unless
Carrie says, don't the Nutcrackers have crowns? I think that they do.
Yes.
I'm in love with this crown we're using here with the little...
Yeah.
And it kind of relates back to the chess piece. See, it repeats the design.
Mm-hmm.
I'm applauding this decision.
Okay, put that over there for right now. All right.
All right, so Paula says, I also have my future designs about 6 crowns and tiaras. I can send you, Mariah. Some are a bit grungy.
Okay. Well, we need to get all that in before the next No Kings. I'm assuming we're going to have another
And Rhonda
one.
says, we have crowns.
God, how did I not know this, y'all?
Where's Izzy? She says, me need food.
Okay, go talk to your daddy. Okay. This is so cool. Okay. Where are we at here? We need yes, queen. We need crown stamped. Yeah, here. We have matching. We spent time doing this yesterday. Okay. Be gone with you. Go get you some food. I love you.
Look at those little hands.
My baby. You know what's funny is
Did you hear my stomach?
I didn't hear that one. Remember way back like when we did some of our fast recorded videos and her little hands are in some of them.
Oh yes, the little baby hands.
Showing you things and being involved. Okay. That being said, do we need any more checkerboard on this page? No. We're just going with yes, queen, right? And then maybe something underneath. I mean, I got my sticky notes. We might talk about that later. I can always add that in later. Yes. We know yes, queen's going across here. And I want it to be yes. You know, Y-A. Should it be double S? I'm leaving this to Eddie. He knows more about this.
Why does he know about it?
Because he just knows about that sort of thing more so.
Well, let us know, Eddie. We're waiting with bated breath.
He's the king.
Well, I get confused sometimes.
Oh, is it a double A? Okay, Paula's chiming in
Oh.
here. Okay, gray is also a double
YASS.
Okay. See, I was.
Yes.
Yes, Queen. Now, that being said, we decided that we're going to do it on just some regular copy paper here.
Charlie cheese fries says YAASS.
Okay. So I want to plot this out a little bit. And you think it should be in this, it's going to be in my handwriting. I'm sorry. I mean, it's going to match up close enough, I think.
Well, you need to make it more squared off and not so loopy. Did you get some food, baby? Mm-hmm. Bless your heart. I love how independent you're becoming. No, Gigi doesn't want to eat anything right now.
No, she's not feeling very good. I think you brought her home something.
Did you feel kind of pukey yesterday?
You know, last week she was having a little bit of tummy troubles.
And this morning, I woke up and I felt like I had a really bad stomachache.
Really? So the two
and
of you.
I was like in my bed. I didn't get much sleep last night. I kept switching spots, going to each end.
Well, I always just saw you at one position.
And then I just go back to my spot.
You thinking that's looking kind of good there?
Well, I thought you were going to put it behind them.
Why do you keep thinking that? I have not said that, and I have stayed course here. It is going across our heads. The queen little hats will go.
Well, what are you going to put in that big old space underneath them?
I told you I was going to find one of my notes. You know, I've got, hey, 6 P's, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. I think that's good for a queen, isn't it? Prior planning. We'll write that. Yes, queen.
Well, that's something, yeah, that Queen P would say.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't quote me because it wasn't mine.
Mm-hmm. So, a double A and a double. So, double A and a double S.
No, it's triple S.
So then we got to move queen down, which I have room here. I'm just getting this for space because I got to be able to visually see it before I can, figure out.
Well, I think you need to move it up a bit because their crowns are going to interfere with your writing.
Okay, we can do that. And what would be nice is like once I have it, then we'll know. Okay.
I don't know what I need to own. What's it? Izzy's lunch? I don't know. Some kind of cheese stick stuff.
Okay. Do I do this on a separate piece? The other thing that I do have are my sticky notes here. These things, which are fabulous. And I use over here on, where is it? Here. Oh, I'm like, why can't I? It's because it's clipped, y'all. See? That was done with this. And I can trim it out. In fact, we could just do that right now, and that might be a good ending point. And at least, maybe I keep that, maybe, we'll see. All right, so you want more blocky. Okay.
No, I just think it would be nice that it kind of goes with the other page. It's...
Yeah, I got you.
Alluding to good design principles. Square your S's.
I'm try, lady. You know, partially is the pen.
Oh, pretty good.
Thank you.
Oh, Izzy, she says Fritos are for lunch. Well, she fixed it herself, so I guess she gets to choose.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that needs to dry. I'll trim it up, but just so you guys get an idea of.
You need to be careful because I bet that will wipe off at this point. If
It will.
You run your hand over it.
Okay. This is hilarious. Okay.
Cool Post-its. They are cool Post-its. Who sent us those?
I can't remember. You know, if you're the one who sent it to me, let me know. I know somebody did send it to me, though.
Where's the S on Queens?
Well, I think it's just one, aren't we? Or do we need an S?
Because it's two of you there. You can't just say that, you know, it's going to be one.
Let's rewrite that. Make it a little smaller. Okay. Did y'all see that? Now it's not as loopy as the other one, but it's alright.
He is so funny.
There we go. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, I can.
Izzy says, I know you see me.
Uh-huh. We'll get it in there. Look at that. I kind of like that it's pointed too, because that'll note to the. I'll let those dry. And then what I'll do is, so I'll cut them out, boop, 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 get them glued down in the right places. I need to get crowns on us. Do I have time? I have 6 minutes. I don't know that I can. I mean, let's stamp it and see what we get. Here, we got this. Kind of wasting one, but that's fine. We're gonna get her done. All right, we want crowns to be what? Who are you chuckling about?
Oh, Joe said the third S as it reads a little like ASS. I think that's what we wanted there.
Ask Queens. Yeah, Hannah.
I don't know what is he's trying to say here, but I love her. QWEEN. I think that's pretty funny.
I love that she's getting involved in this.
In spelling.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
okay.
Hysterical.
So we're gonna do it in gold, right? We're doing gold.
Definitely.
Okay. If that is the case, then we really just need something that's juicy.
Juicy.
Juicy. And we're going to then put the gold over it. Juicy, juicy. I mean, I have this gold business, but I don't know.
Stay strong, Bling. You can do this. And I don't know. Eddie said that's a different kind of queen. I don't know what kind of. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, are you using orange?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm gonna.
I think that's great.
I'm going. Oh, I need to take the little thingy off while I do that. Hold on. It's got gold. Get ready here. Another piece of paper over there. That's good. All right, so that off. I'm gonna cut it out anyway. So.
Bye, Gray.
Bye, Gray. Yep. A lot.
Izzy, you need to eat your Fritos and stop typing.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. I just think that's going to look so marvelous. Thank you, Lizzie Jane. Hey, I'm gonna go through the prints tomorrow because I forgot to do that. Well, I couldn't because remember I'd used no, I think I'm going to. I hope I'm not, this is not gonna be a 24-hour bug or some kind of
rough November.
I have. What was I gonna say? Oh, I didn't go through them because I had open paint on.
Yeah. Now I might get more, like, I'll put marker around it so it, like, blends in, make it a little, like, less just like I glued down a piece of paper. Y'all know how I do.
Bye, Izzy.
Oh, I love it. And then we'll give Christy one, too. And I love that it kind of came off more coppery. Because I stamped the orange.
Mm-hmm.
And if, we need it to be more, because I can do another one if need be, if I screw this up. These make me crazy because it's like every time I push down on it, then it blops out on me. So you gotta do it over here. What?
Izzy. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and said to the man, "Got any grapes?"
Where'd you hear that song? Where did that come from?
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from?
That's a different thing.
I know.
Okay, go do that. I think I might need to pop open that new pen.
What is that?
My nail.
Oh, it came off?
Again.
She's hard on them. And she doesn't want to glue them, which is fine.
Because they hurt when I take them off.
I think this whole nonsense is just so much.
We know that you are not into it. Arg. I know this is going to blurb out on me.
Paula, I have, and that's what I didn't take my digestive enzymes and probiotics I forgot for a whole day. And I think that that's part of what this is, but I think it's also because my head hurts and I'm chilling. I think it's something that my darling granddaughter
There, that's a little. I'm gonna work on that, but there we go. What do y'all think? All right, we got to do. Got to clean up things here before I knock something over and create a real situation.
Oh, yeah, and that powdery stuff
Yeah.
could be a real.
It's not a day at the beach when that stuff falls over. Okay.
I'm not thinking I have that, but because Izzy got over hers really fast. Well, I think so.
Unless you guys are both having something. Had to find my. Okay. MCAM big screen. That's what we want. We want to turn this off. Want this out of the way. Fluff the hair. I don't want to lose that little crown. So I think I'll color around it orange and stuff so it'll kind of blend in. Push my glasses up. I want this to go back in here. That sticking down will drive me crazy.
I'm not feeling well.
She's not.
Okay.
But thank you. Maybe later.
Okay. I didn't want to give too much of a smiley, but okay. There we go. For my coffee. All right, my Arty friends, we will be back here tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know. This one's already. It'll be me. Oh, you know what? Y'all know.
Yeah,
We'll make something
figure
happen.
Something out.
She might be snoring in the background. But I'll be here. I can do more of my book. Might work the rest of this out or write some things or, we'll make things happen. Till then, love you like a long haul.
Adios.
See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.